Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Let everybody see you.
Cooking with Debi and Friends. We'll make some good food, talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting, it's a recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Everybody, clap along. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Debi and Friends. You might be wondering what's going on with this look. What's going on is I am going to be part of a TikTok video that we're hoping goes viral.
Tell them, Debi, why do you look like Frida Kahlo?
So I'm part of a video that will be on TikTok with Tom's last name, I'm going blank.
Goss.
Tom Goss, the fabulous Tom Goss. And we're doing a viral video about dancing in your room alone, and I will do a rap in Spanish. So I thought it might be fun to dress like Frida Kahlo. I haven't done my eyebrows yet because I didn't want to scare you. I was dressed like Frida Kahlo this past Halloween, and these little ones came up to the door, and one just stared at me and went, "We studied you last year." So there's that. Okay, so today we're gonna make a stir-fried rice. Now you know, oh, Cynthia, hey Cynthia. Cynthia gave me a wonderful tip for the stir-fried rice, and that was, she said, have a very, very, very hot pan. So we have a hot pan that we will be using, and we might have to turn on the fan, so it might get a little loud in here. So thank you, everybody. When I posted we were making a stir-fried rice, what I love is that I like to make these dishes that you can add on and make them your own. Right now, during quarantine cooking, a lot of us are just shopping maybe once or twice a month. So we have to learn to use what we have. And when I put it out there about stir-fried rice, I got back shrimp, I got back ham, Spam, chicken, and my mom used to make it with bacon. So I'm gonna make it with some bacon and some onions. So before we go any further, I wanna say that I'm dedicating this show to my sister, Monica Cazares. Why are you so cute, Monica? Why are you so cute? I love that girl. Monica is considered an essential worker. She is an accountant at a school. And even though we don't see that schools are still operating, there are. There's still janitorial services, cafeteria workers, people like my sister who work in accounting and make sure that everybody's getting paid as we go on. She's an essential worker and she has to leave her home to go to work. So this show is dedicated to her. Yay! Hey, Denise! Hi, Denise! This show is about your mama. And my cousin Tracy. Hi, Tracy. It's like, hey, Steve. It's like a family reunion with some of these people here. Monica, this show is for you, right?
Yes. Well, okay, so what should I be doing to help you get
what
this
should you be doing?
Should
Okay.
I get this pan?
I would like to talk about just a little bit about, yeah, let's do that. Sorry. So, what I have already done is I've taken bacon and onions. And some of you, I'm buying big onions so that they last me a while. Did you know you can chop up an onion and then you can put it in a plastic bag and freeze it in the freezer so you have some onions ready to go? Who else is coming on? Rick Gutierrez. Hey, Rick, you made a great salmon the other day.
Tell them when you make this, oh my God, your house smells amazing.
That's always his comment. He wants smell-o-vision.
Because the aroma, and it's not like we've got the house open, so it's going to clear out. I think it's a little low. But it does smell amazing. And if you know me, you know I don't like onions. I pick them out of burgers and sandwiches and stuff. But this way, with garlic and with bacon, this is mouth-watering, and it smells amazing in here.
I did this according to the way that Jose Andres cooks his garlic, and that is just to put it in whole without peeling it. So I did that, but I did chop up the onion. I'm getting rid of these big pieces of garlic. What I have here are just 4 pieces of bacon that I chopped up, and I cooked with the onion and a little bit of oil. If you have sesame oil, that is really good for this dish. We are using canola oil. Our sesame, we ran out of sesame oil. I have to put that on the list for next time. We already also cooked up some shrimp that we had in the freezer. So shrimp is really tricky, you guys. It cooks in moments. It is more fragile than a 16-year-old girl's feelings during quarantine. So we cooked up the shrimp, took this out, cooked up the shrimp in that bacon residue and that bacon fat. And now, do you have some oil in there?
Yes, I put oil. This is very, very hot.
Very hot. We're going to put in some frozen vegetables. Most recipes call for just carrots and peas. I didn't have that kind. I had the kind with the green beans and carrots and corn and peas. So there's 4 kinds of vegetables in here, all the more for color. Travis is going to go ahead and heat that up.
Also note that we have not taken anything out of this pan, so all of the delicious goodness from the bacon and from the onions and all that's still in here, so that it'll pick up the flavors in the vegetables.
Kimberly England is watching. Cindy Tito came back. Yay! Yolanda Mendez. Oh, how exciting! Hey, Debbie Wheatley Ferguson is watching. Hi, Debbie. And my cousin Tracy, Steve Wellington. This is so exciting, you guys. I don't know if you caught it the other day, but my friend Yolanda, who was in the hospital, she is off the ventilator. And get this, she was watching the show. She was watching the show. Also, we had a friend named Susan Crandall, who's a nurse. And after our show was over last Tuesday, we made a video and then we posted it Wednesday on how to pop popcorn at home. It's one of the most inexpensive, filling, fun treats that you can make right now. I'm just chopping up some scallion, some green onion, and please remember all your veggies get washed for 20 seconds. All your fruits get washed.
Get a little brush. Get a little brush and brush off your fruit and your vegetables when you bring them home.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we have a fruit brush.
Yeah, before you do, I'm going to raise this up a little bit because
I know I have my wedgies on too.
Cutting my head off.
How's it going over there?
Let's see, I'm ready.
Okay.
It's a little better. I don't think they want to see me anyway.
So.
Yes, I'm ready for something.
Ready for something? Let's give you the bacon. I'm giving him the bacon, the onions. I took the whole pieces of garlic out. And as soon as he puts that in there, Joe Casas! Hey, Joe! As soon as we're ready to have barbecues, Joe, I'll bring one of these dishes over. You see me, but I just lost my sound. Oh, Debbie, you know, you can play these later. Debbie, this is shrimp. Maybe she can read my lips. Shrimp. So this is the cooked shrimp. That's ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to let this go a little bit longer with the bacon.
Sure. That's
Can
good,
you smell
babe.
it?
Yeah, that's good. They're going to burn. Hurry, hurry. This is a dish that requires you to cook fast. So my sister will love it. She loves to do everything fast. Huh, Monica? Okay, this is rice. This rice is cold. You can use leftover rice. The reason you use cold rice or leftover rice is because it's hard and it's crispy and it will absorb all those tastes. Okay. So Travis, you can just go ahead and put as much rice as you think needs to go in there.
Okay. Can I stop real quick and show them what we've got here real quick? Okay, I'm going to bring this around.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not using pot holders. Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
Oh my God, that's friggin' hot. Look at that. Is it amazing?
I'm telling
Holy
you,
crap,
it is beautiful. I'm
really,
telling you,
really
everybody
hot.
gives him pot holders for Christmas and he never uses them. Okay, so we've got he's putting in the rice now. And Travis, if you need a little bit of olive oil, you can put a little bit of...
Did you turn this off?
I turned it off.
Okay.
No, turn it back on.
Well, you jacked me up, lady.
Okay. So he's putting the cold rice in and getting it all stirred in there. I'm going to show you a utensil that I got at the 99-cent store. I don't know why I use this thing on everything I cook, but it is an amazing utensil. I don't know what it's called, but it is fabulous. So he's got the rice in there. You doing okay?
Doing good.
Okay, you can put...
I think it's like a spatula colander thing.
Yeah. Do you need a little more olive oil? A little more oil?
I might put a little bit more
We're
oil.
using canola oil.
I want to make sure it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
Just about a teaspoon.
Yeah. You remember, you can always start adding a little at a time because you can always add more. The other day I was making, oh, what was I making? I can't remember. It was way too salty. And so I learned how to balance it out with a little bit of sugar. But you don't want to be a chemist in your kitchen, so just taste as you go. Who do we have coming on? Lisa Moya. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lisa. Yolanda, yum, yeah. Debbie, your sound is back on. I'm glad. Yolanda, you said we need a smell-o-vision. Debbie,
yes, you do. This is ridiculously delicious smelling.
Monica said to watch my fingers because I'm just cooking along. When we were little, there was this cook called Yan from Yan Can Cook, and he would smile and just chop. For those of you just joining, I look like Frida Kahlo because right after we're done with this, I'm going to go into our studio and green onions. I'm going to go in our studio and I'm going to do a rap in Spanish. Joe Casas and his lovely wife Gigi helped me translate. So I'll be doing that afterwards, which is why I look like Frida Kahlo. I still have to put on the eyebrows and the mustache.
Okay, so when I put the rice in, I turned the heat down. You don't want to burn the rice, and there really isn't a lot of liquids in here, so you got to make sure to turn that flame down a little bit, not on high like when you're stir frying. So you don't want to burn your rice.
Okay. If you go on Pinterest, a lot of Pinterest recipes for stir rice tells you to pull all of everything in your bowl everything in your pan to one side. I'm going to show you what my mom used to do. My mom used to make a well in the middle of her food. So Travis is making a little well in the middle. Can you hold it up?
Give me that. That's a little too hot. Can you see that little well right there in the middle?
Hospitals are too crowded right now. We need to leave them empty.
All right.
All right.
Okay, the well is made.
The well's made. Do you need a little more oil in there?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
That's fine. Just go ahead and add as you go. Let me see who else is here. We need smell-o-vision.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask your questions here, you guys.
Let's do it, lady.
Let me know you're still watching. We've got 2 eggs going in. Travis is going to go ahead and crack them and scramble them in. Then he's going to cook the egg. And as he's cooking the egg, then he will fold it into the rice. Don't try to cook it all and fold it all at the same time. Cook that egg like a scrambled egg right there in the middle, and then start to incorporate your rice, shrimp, and vegetable mixture. Again, you can do this completely vegan. You can do this with shrimp. You can do this with ham. You can, oh, Spam. Somebody said Spam is something that people used to put in stir fry. So while he's doing that, I'm going to talk to you about my sister Monica. My sister Monica, like I said, the show's dedicated to her today because she's an essential worker, which means she has to get into her car and go to work. So let's hear it for people that are doing that. Thank you so much for making sure that people are getting paychecks on time and suppliers are being met. That's really, really...
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. We forget about this. Monica, I'm making this for you. This is for you. This is for your car. Now, you can get a little plastic basket if you like, because whatever you need for your car. And this is for Monica's car. What I have in here is I have a plastic bottle. And right now I'm labeling everything. So this plastic bottle says hand washing water for car. It's just a regular bottle. You fill it up with water, you close it, and you're ready to go. Just not your drinking water. This is tap water. So that's in there. Then I also have what they're saying right now. The research I'm doing is hand washing is still your best defense. Yes, you can wear gloves for shopping and for errand runnings, especially if you're going to pump gas. If you're going to pump gas, take your gloves and use them for that errand specifically and then toss them away. But right now they're saying hand washing is still your best defense. I have these little hand washes from a bar of soap and a hand wash from a hotel. You can use any kind of little bottle. You can even put a little pump in there if you like. Hey, Ray Love Card, thank you for sharing your recipe with your son. His son is cooking. This is a great time for some of those kids that are staying home. Thank you for watching, Ray, and tell your son, happy cooking. Who else did I miss? Lisa, Yolanda Mendez says, yay, Monica Casares. So I've got and Ray, I'm dressed like Frida Kahlo because I'm going to be doing a rap on TikTok later with the amazing Tom Goss.
Tom Goss is doing an international thing called Dancing in My Room, where these amazing artists from all over the world are chiming in, sort of a TikTok thing. So watch out for Debbie and her part, our wonderful, amazing, beautiful human being, physically and spiritually. Devin Green is doing French on her version. You got to check it out. Tom Goss. I'm sure you'll look it up. Tom Goss. TomGossmusic.com, I think.
Debbie said, not only you use your gloves for gas, but for the ATM machine. Exactly, because those ATM machines are dirty. Some pins or stylists do have, you can take those to the ATM and use those, but please make sure that you're cleaning them before you drop them back into your purse or your glove compartment. Another note about cash, your debit card is probably the safest way to be spending money right now, because actual money can carry the virus for a little bit of time. So better safe than sorry.
Yeah, and don't use your keys to do stuff like ATM and that, because you're touching your keys anyway.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at this real quick?
No, I trust you.
What?
It looks beautiful. Let's get it off the fire.
Yes.
And let me finish this. Okay, so we've got, in Monica's kit, we've got a bar of soap and a little bottle of hand washing soap. I've got a couple of these. These are alcohol prep pads, just in case she needs to clean something. Let's say she used a pen or stylist and now she wants to clean it off or clean your phone. I have a little bottle of hand sanitizer for her. These I got at a little store called Daiso. And these...
Oh, we have 3 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
These are little washcloths, and you just open them up, you put some of your water on them, and it opens up to a whole washcloth. Isn't that amazing? So these are in there too. And I also have a dish towel for Monica. And so it's an old dish towel. It's absolutely clean. It's got some holes in it though, Monica, because I've been using so much damn bleach on everything. So you know it's clean and ready to go. So, and again, you want to take this out and wash it, every so often.
You don't want to reuse that one.
No.
So Yolanda Mendez says you could use Q-tips, and Flora said doggy bags. I used a doggy bag the other day with a ham bone that Debbie made split pea soup with. I didn't want to waste a whole bag. I didn't want to throw it in the trash. Doggy bags are fantastic. Great.
Yeah, you can just put your hand right in there and just do whatever you need to do at the ATM.
Flora,
Thank
and
you,
also
Flora.
Yolanda.
And thank you, Yolanda. Okay, Monica, this is in there too. Soap, antibiotic, and little towels. Okay.
You want me to plate this into this?
Yes, please. Now, this is what I want. I'm covering this up here because it says it rhymes with Mysol, that famous cleaning product you use, but I can't say the word, so I'll just call it Mysol. What I have in here too is a couple gloves for my sister. This is sanitizer for surfaces. Now, I realize that, you know what I'm trying to say, is sold out on Amazon and most stores, and we need it. Now, this has the same basic properties, believe it or not. I did my research. All you need to do is you need one cup of water and half a cup of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Water, half a cup of rubbing alcohol. I'm pouring that in there. Stirring it up a bit. And then just put it right into my spray bottle. These spray bottles do great in the dishwasher, people. So we're pouring that in there. If you have essential oils, you can add some essential oils to make this smell a little bit better. And the reason I'm including it in my sister's little goodie bag for her car is so that she can use it on her door handle to get in, her steering wheel, her brake release, her radio, just all those things that you touch. And you can just spray. You spray with your little mixture here. Half a cup of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, 1 cup of water. And please make sure that you write what it is so that people aren't using on their hair or whatever.
Face.
So, or their face,
Let me show them this.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys, look. I know you can probably see this, maybe see the steam going. Oh.
Hey, Marnie!
Here, take that fork. Let's get this out of the way.
So this is going to my sister. Again, these sprays are great in considering that the other product is sold out. So make your own bottle of Mysol right now. How is it?
That's fantastic.
Is it? Let's see.
Oh, hot! Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It's really delicious. The shrimp has a nice little crunch, little pop in there. The bacon tastes really great. The onions are not overpowering. Just the right amount of rice and other veggies. That's really fantastic.
You can make this with shrimp. You can make this with ham, Spam. I'm plating some of this for our daughter who is in quarantine right now, and she is getting better. So this is going to her. And there you have it. Any questions or comments? We look forward to them. So that was Cooking with Debi and her friends. We made a shrimp fried rice. And we made a nice little kit to keep my sister healthy and safe in her car while she is an essential worker. Let's hear it for the accountants and people making sure that you're getting your checks.
Cooking with Debi and
Hey Jim, you got in late, but you got in. Hi!
Cooking with Debi and friends.
Bye everybody. Be sure to watch our videos anytime that's convenient for you, or join us Tuesdays and Thursdays live at 3:30 on Facebook. Share away.